delegation is Krista Straus from New Hamburg. Krista, welcome, and you have the floor in 5 minutes.
Good evening, Chairwoman, Council, and members of the public. I'm here as a granddaughter of farmers. I'm here as somebody that has worked on farms in the past and currently work in a related field. I went to Waterloo Oxford Secondary School and graduated from the University of Guelph. I am not a part of Fight for Farmland or Wilmot Can, but I support them both. I'm here as a resident of New Hamburg. I'm here representing those voices in my town that you have not heard from yet. It's nerve-wracking to come up here, and those, as well as friends and families that are farmers or work in agriculture. This 770 acres, this is not how we should treat our farmers or people in my community. These farmers in Wilmot, they want to keep farming on their land. They bring a strong spirit of entrepreneurship, and that's what we're known for around the region, even around Canada. They support our local economy and other businesses. They produce local food and give back to the community in many ways. Not only are they committed to the community, they bring passion to agriculture, and they're good stewards of this land. They have survived the 2008 financial crisis. They've survived COVID, and they'll probably survive these tariffs, granted they still have this land. And because they're Ontario businesses producing Ontario products for Ontario consumers. And right now, that has never been more important than right now to support Canadian, to buy Canadian. And if you pressure them into selling, first of all, this is prime agricultural land. I don't know why there's any debate about that. This is good land. And if you pressure them into selling, it's going to affect their business, as well as all the farmers around if a mega site goes in. Many who want to invest back in their business or expand, but are wondering who will be next. And how will you protect these other farmers? There'll be no way to do that, because this is going to set a dangerous precedent, even in Ontario. And I am told that we have tons of farmland in the region, but how much of it is actually owned by developers? How much is actually owned by those wanting to, are waiting to mine it for aggregates? And this 770 acres, this was the first question asked at the New Hamburg Board of Trade debate, where all federal candidates were concerned, and they agreed that farmers should not be pressured into selling this land or expropriate it. This was also another question that was asked at the provincial debate, too, in my town of New Hamburg. And New Hamburg is so close to Stratford, with every year hosts the Canadian Dairy Expo, and it's the largest one in Canada. And it's no coincidence that it's in Stratford, because this area, including New Hamburg, is known as the dairy heartland of Ontario. So if you're a dairy farmer or a farm-to-fork cheese producer, New Hamburg makes sense. We have a local high school that supports agriculture, and we are close to the University of Guelph, where they have recently said that for every grad in agriculture, there are 4 good-paying jobs waiting for them. We're close to 2 universities and a college, in which many of those grads end up going to agriculture as well. I think of the trades, I think of business, and I think of the culinary school. And it's been said, there may be no better place in the world than Waterloo region to enjoy the farm-to-fork experience. And this was said on a show that was sponsored by Explore Waterloo Region. And if you watched the very first episode, you might recognize some of the farmers in that show. And this powerful statement highlights that we have a thriving local food culture. And I heard one person say that this is the way that we've always assembled land for the last 100 years. And I'm not however, we created the country sideline. So I don't agree with that last statement.
Krista, you have a minute remaining.
Okay, thank you. And it was supposed to protect our prime farmland in a way that allowed farmers to thrive. The region has spent countless hours and resources on creating the country sideline. And if I'm not mistaken, the region even went to court to defend this, which says a lot for a municipality to actually defend something in court. And I really think the country sideline was supposed to prevent stuff like this from actually happening here. And I don't know what the country sideline means anymore, but I still believe Waterloo region residents still believe in it. And every planning document at every different levels of government talks about the need to protect farmland. And if we're really serious about that, we have to do more than just put words on paper. Protection only works if we act when it matters, and that time is now. The farmers on this land are feeding us, supporting local businesses, and giving back to the community. This land isn't waiting to become developed. It already has a purpose. Thank you.
Krista, thank you very much. Councillor Salonen.
Thank you, through you, Chair. Just